reporter Celia Stone here, reporting with the CUNE News at noon. And today we're talking with 3 different ladies who are at different points in their life where they need to rethink their nutrition. Our first guest up is Penelope Nelson, who comes from us as a freshman on campus from Florida. Welcome, Penelope. Welcome, Penelope.
Hi.
Say hello to our audience.
Hello.
Well, we're here to talk with you about your nutrition.
I didn't
What's
take my
on your-
robe off.
That's fortunate. What's on your mind today?
Why is there a stranger in my bathroom?
We're talking about nutrition. She probably just woke up, folks. It's okay.
A little bit.
Rise and shine. Say hello to our audience.
Hi, audience.
Okay, so we're here to talk about nutrition, and I've heard around campus that you're having questions. What's on your mind today?
Actually. Well, I guess I am wondering a little bit about my diet now being in college. I'm not as active as I was in high school.
Have you ever heard of the Freshman 15?
Yeah, I've already reached that and it's only first semester.
Well, that's what we're here to talk about today. The different nutrition, especially being a woman. Now, Penelope, did you play sports in high school?
Yeah, I did dance and swimming.
Okay. How about now in college?
No, I wanted to focus on my grades and get a job, so I didn't really.
That's one of the things that contributes to the Freshman 15, folks. Now, I know you're not in sports anymore, but you got to remember that it's still important to stay active.
Okay, I guess I could go to Zumba or something.
Perfect. Dancing. Now, what about your nutrition? Where do you generally eat?
Well, usually go to the cafeteria or I go out to eat with my friends.
Fast food?
Yeah.
That's a different subject. Let's cover the cafeteria first. Now, do you generally take more advantage of the all-you-can-eat salad bar or all-you-can-eat ice cream?
I don't want to say my answer.
I think we all know what that means, folks. That's another problem with college kids. They're on their own, right? Eat whatever you want, but you still have to make sure you're balancing meals. So in order to, not get that Freshman 15, you gotta have moderation.
Okay.
Okay? There some changes you think you could make?
Yeah, I guess, especially with the ice cream, maybe not having it every meal or just once a week.
That's a good start.
Maybe get active again.
Any veggies in your future?
Probably, yeah, I think so.
Spinach?
Yes.
Milk?
Yes.
Because we all know, especially for us, come out, Penelope. We all know that for us women, calcium and iron are essential. So get your spinach in like Popeye. Woo woo. Alright, my next question for you.
Yes.
Do you drink coffee?
Yes.
Do you drink it black or do you drink it with milk or?
I don't drink it black. I drink it the frappuccinos and with lots of
that.
That's bad.
That added stuff.
Is that bad?
There's a lot of extra calories and sugar chalked into those.
Ooh.
Yeah. A lot of college students don't realize those fancy coffee drinks, how much sugar, fat.
But they taste so good.
Yeah, and they're also empty calories. Do you know what empty calories are?
I don't.
Empty calories are those calories that give you no nutritional value.
Oh, I was hoping there were calories that didn't show up on your butt. That's not a thing?
That's not a thing.
Oh. Okay.
Water does that.
Oh. Okay.
On the topic of drinks, on the weekend, what's your drink of choice? Well, I know. We're in college, the college experience. Have you gone to any parties?
Well, like you said, I think it's part of the college experience to kind of go and party and
Experiment.
raise the roof a little bit.
Experiment. What do you
Yeah.
usually experiment with? Water?
We could call it that, but no.
Alright, folks, we all know in college you're probably going to try alcohol, right? Well, there you go. More calories that you're not expecting. Did you think alcohol was calorie free?
I guess I didn't think about it at all.
Yep. That's what a lot of college students don't know. That like every beer you have is just like another pop. Every whatever you drink. So you got to keep aware of that. So might help if you like wrote down everything that you eat and drink and how much activity you do in a day just to keep track so you know where to tweak things.
It's not a bad idea.
sound?
It's a good idea.
Do you have anything else to say for our viewers?
Lock your bathroom.
Thanks, folks. Alright, guys. Our next guest is Lisa, who recently is married and is trying to conceive. Let's welcome her. Welcome, Lisa.
Hi.
How are you today?
Good.
Hi. I'm reporter Celia Stone from CUNE News at Noon. Yeah. Well, we're here to talk about I Hear You Want to Conceive. Come on in.
I do.
Babies are always fun, right?
I like babies.
So you want one?
I do.
Okay.
They're adorable.
Well, have you been taking care of yourself in order to conceive? You know, have you ever heard about nutrition linked with fertility?
Not really. I mean, I just kind of thought it happened.
So you're not aware of the different minerals and stuff that you need?
I mean, I think I maybe heard of it like once, but I didn't. I thought it was more like a fad. Like,
Well, are you keeping healthy and balanced meals?
not. I mean, I try to keep a healthy diet, but are there extra things that you need to do? Like,
Well, along with making sure that you get whole grains, vegetables, dairy, fruit, lean meats, the basics, people. You need to add like folic acid
okay.
and iron and calcium are big ones. But folic acid is a large component dealing with conception because you want to get your body ready.
That makes sense. How much of this folic acid do I need?
Well, they say that you need around 400 milligrams of folic acid each day, and you can find those in along with supplements, right? You can find them in dark leafy greens,
Okay.
citrus fruits, nuts, legumes, whole grains, and fortified breads and cereals. So, I would talk to your doctor
Okay.
and see what they recommend. If you don't eat a lot of this stuff throughout the day, you may need supplements.
Good to know. I've heard also that, like, you see, I've been reading about prenatal stuff, and I hear iron and calcium are big ones. What do you say about that?
They are. For all women, iron and calcium are essential for bone growth, especially during our periods. We lose a lot of that, and iron. So we got to keep our balances up. You also want your body to be healthy before conception so that your baby has a good place to grow.
Oh.
Because if you just start after you find out you're pregnant, you've already been pregnant for a little bit, right? So you want to start taking care of yourself before you have your baby.
Guess I didn't think of that.
The next one is calcium, right? So
Yeah.
that we're talking about. Well, it says that you're supposed to have 1,000 milligrams of calcium each day. And you can find that through supplements, but it's also best to get that through dairy.
Okay.
And such things as broccoli and spinach and that kind of stuff. So, I mean, watch your diet. There are certain things you're also supposed to avoid.
Oh.
Do you know the things that can hurt fertility?
No.
Do you drink coffee, eat chocolate?
like, woman doesn't.
Exactly. Caffeine is a big thing. To cut back on caffeine, because excessive amount of caffeine can mess with your fertility.
Oh.
How about diet drinks like diet soda, that kind of stuff?
Yeah, isn't that?
Anything sweetened?
Yes.
Artificial sweeteners are also a big thing. Along with alcohol, recreational drugs, and cigarettes. So, gotta watch those.
Okay.
Watch your cigarettes.
I will.
Okay. Are you ready? Do you feel a little bit more prepared now?
I do. I feel a lot better about this.
If you have a baby, can I be the godmother?
I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Okay.
You think about that.
I will.
All right.
I will get new locks.
Our third and final guest today is in her third trimester, so she's about ready to pop. And she's having difficulties keeping her nutrition up towards the end stages of pregnancy, as well as preparing for after the birth. So let's welcome Vera Miller. Good morning, Vera.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm alright. How are you?
Doing fine. Welcome to our show.
Show?
Hi, I guess I didn't introduce myself. My name's Celia Stone. I'm a reporter for Concordia.
You're also in my shower.
Yeah, well, we're here to talk to you today about nutrition.
Seems logical. Right.
Yeah. You ready to pop?
Yeah.
Yeah. You need help over the tub?
Kinda. Yeah.
I
Alright.
got you. Now, how have you been feeling lately?
Well, yeah, pretty good. It's been a challenge, but I think it's gonna be worth it.
Yeah, does your back hurt?
Yeah.
How about the eating? Has it been hard?
Yeah, I mean, I get cravings and, like, I don't know, I guess I just kind of wonder, like, if I'm doing things right, if I'm eating right.
Are you eating enough? I've heard that that's tough at the end of the pregnancy.
I mean, I've been doing my best. I take all my vitamins.
That's good.
I try to eat balanced meals. I'm getting in my dairy. I mean, I'm from Wisconsin, of course I get my dairy. It's been really hard, though, and constantly feel bloated. It's really hard to sleep. I mean, when I was little, I used to like to sleep on my belly, and can't do that. And my little girl likes to keep me up and kick and everything, so.
Aw, isn't that adorable? Well, are you aware that it's still important to about gain a pound each week?
Oh, really?
Yes. Because the higher your weight, the higher the baby's birth weight.
I guess that makes sense.
So, as far as I've heard, you by this term in your pregnancy, the baby is about kicking on your esophagus, and it makes it hard to eat because you constantly feel full. Is this true?
Yeah.
How many meals do you say you get about a day?
Well, I mean, usually about 1 or 2.
Are they
And
generally
maybe
big?
snack a little. No.
Yeah. Often women find it hard to eat their 3 meals a day because they get full so fast. So it's generally recommended for folks to get 5 or 6 meals, smaller meals a day, but to make sure you're eating more regularly to get those calories in.
That makes sense.
Have you been trying like drinks, like nutritional drinks or anything like that to get those extra calories?
Well, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I mean, I get naked all the time, the juice. But I haven't really tried anything else that much.
Maybe look into it. Different things like breakfast shakes and...
Huh.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
Okay. Now, how about have you been preparing your body for after the birth or during?
Not really. I mean, I guess all the preparation I've thought about has been the baby's nursery. I mean, what do you mean, I guess?
Well, you have to make sure that the placental growth is good, so that during the birth, the baby's okay. It's also important now to get more of your protein from dairy sources. Are
Okay.
you aware of why?
Not a clue.
Are you breastfeeding?
Yes.
That's why. It helps with lactation.
Okay.
So now that your body's prepared for the final stages of birth, it's good to get that extra calcium in through protein sources.
Okay.
I said that the wrong way. Protein through calcium sources.
That makes more sense.
Yeah. To get it in to help with lactation. So your baby can get the right nutrients.
Good to know.
Any other questions for us today?
Not really. I mean, this has been a lot. I think there's a lot of research I need to keep doing.
Yeah, you got to keep up on your nutrition, even though that's probably not the first thing on your mind right now. It's still very important at this late stage. So,
Want to feel it kick?
what are you going to name your little kicker?
Vicky boy.
That's our show, folks. Thank you for watching. See you any news at night.
Nope.